think I watched either of these teams play so far, so this will be good for me.
So, for any viewers who don't know, the Anaheim Allegiance went through a last-minute change. A few days ago, their team leader contacted us and said, "Hey, we're out." And I was like, "Okay, great, because there's a replacement waiting for you." And lo and behold, this roster that we see now is the replacement for that defunct roster, led by Sorrowful. I don't know, some of our members may know him. Uh, Other than that, we have the Atlanta Atrox, who started off with an overtime victory.
Boo! Dokkaebi ban. Boo!
That is a pretty. That's a.
I love Dokkaebi.
I know you. I know we saw a lot of her during your match against the Ottawa Rays, which again, very heavy-handed victory. I'm not surprised. And we're just going to finish the map ban phase in just a second as we fix a small technical issue on our end, folks.
Yeah, a little leak of tidbit of info here. We scrimmed Ottawa,
Like
before
before the match. Did it
before
teach
the
you a lot?
match, and no, it didn't teach us that much because there was a completely different roster. Not gonna lie, they
Uh-huh.
picked up a bunch of people, but we played them on Oregon and we won 7-0. But I didn't even get to play in the scrim, so I'd never seen them before. But like we've already played them. We knew that we had a good chance on beating them, and we did.
hmm
So, it was a good game though. They played a couple rounds. They won. They played well.
Yeah, I mean, was it as close as your match? Yes, was that closer than your match last week or on Thursday, or was it the same kind of schmacking that we saw with the 7-2
Listen,
scoreline?
the first game we played against Miami, they were dominating us for 3 rounds straight, and then we got back-to-back rounds,
hmm
and then everything just fell apart. Like, not gonna lie, everything just fell apart.
hmm
But we didn't really give Ottawa, like Miami gave us a little sliver of hope with those two back-to-back rounds. We didn't really give Ottawa that chance, I think.
hmm
Every round they won, they had to like fight for it, and it came down to time at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, there's some insight, folks, from one of our
That's
very
more
own
sense.
players in the league. We're gonna start off with, you guessed it, bar cocktail for this cafe defense, and
Nothing crazy. No
yeah, no.
crazy wacky Mira strats on that freezer wall.
Yeah, we've seen our fair share of wacky Mira strats from many, many teams, obviously being one of the most flexible and unique defenders in the game. Um, they've opted not to go for her, so it's going to be a little bit of a different hold inside of the cigar lounge. We'll see what they can do there. I
Maybe
think they're
they
going to go classic deployable. Yeah.
maybe they do the strat where they go into that little cigar booth right there in cigar shop and they play mute with a
hmm
shotgun hole. That doesn't seem like they are, but back when there was wall glitching in this game where you could open up a wall and be client side, not server side.
I remember that. That's
That used to be
years.
OP.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. So, if for anyone watching, you may realize there's some Hyper Series veterans in our lobby, Apollo Puma and Kunai Steptronic, who have played in this league before. They're back. I actually didn't know that. I haven't gotten a chance to look at every roster. We have over 100 players. It's way too many names to try and remember, guys. So, apologies that I didn't see you guys coming in, but it's great to have them back. We've got some veterans on the field today, and Koyura's played against them before. Oh, they are doing the shotgun
Oh, they
hold.
are. Yeah, okay. Did they reinforce the hatch below? I
We will
wonder.
see. I assume they have to have.
I
They
mean,
must
yeah.
have. No, they didn't.
Oh, he can get naded pretty easily if anyone notices
hmm
that.
Or he's going
But
to
they
use
don't
that
have nades.
as an escape hatch if
They
things
got
go
no
awry.
nades.
Oh, and he gets the first frag with it. But there we go. That's going to be the first frag on the board. Anaheim with a cheeky frag through that cigar box. Joey Lipton gets his first frag of his Hyper Series career as he takes out Twin Uzi with the AK-12, and we're on equal 4-4 footing.
The thing about this strat is even if you flash on the hatch, it's like a weird little scenario where it doesn't actually hit him, the mute
hmm
in that little cubby there.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
they
Yes,
have to
because of
go
how
from below
far it
Ash
is.
there.
Yeah, because all he has to do is move away from the hole, and he'll be chilling again. And we'll see if he's moved. No, Gasky is still there. The hatch is broken. Oh, he takes just a bit too
Yeah.
long to fire off the
Yeah.
Mossberg. And Dean will take out Gosky. Gosky is on, or he's in the ground, not on it, as Anaheim loses another player to the fray. In comes
That was
some
a good clear. They just have to do that faster.
In comes some frag grenades, in comes some stun grenades, sorry, from the Atlanta side as Anaheim fights tooth and nail to hold this cigar lounge. They know the angles that become available to the Atlanta players if these angles are given up. Needy is going to get taken out. He thought the Kiva barrier protected him. It did not as Dean takes out Netio. I think we're going to go with Netio. One Atlanta player goes down. That is Dean. It's all down to Noava and Apollo. Apollo's retreated into White Hallway, and his
Oof.
retreat was all for naught as he gets gunned down by Kunai coming up the White Stairs. It's all down to Nuava with the SMG-11 and a Dream. Coming in from numerous angles. He downs one, but Joey Lipton's right there. There's simply too many barrels trained on him. Atlanta takes round one here on Kafe. A successful attack for them.
Yeah, good round. I thought that would be a defense winning round because they took so long to clear the guy in that little power spot of that
hmm
little cubby there, but no, they moved quick after they killed him. They moved quick.
Yeah, I mean, especially coming down from... Obviously, we saw not reinforcing that hatch kind of screwed them there. You called it
Yeah,
out.
no.
They didn't use frags, but they had Ash. So, you know.
Like with a mute and that hatch being reinforced, there's no way to open it
hmm
because
Even
they
if
had a
you Hibana
Thatcher,
from below, yeah.
but like you can't Hibana from below because there's ADSs you
There's,
can't Thatcher.
yeah,
That's a lot,
exactly.
and if they do end up clearing all of that and everything, you know, that's still probably a minute, minute and a half gone just to clear cigar, and they didn't get the site yet.
So, going into round two, Anaheim's faith in Cocktail Bar is shaken, and they're going to go down to Kitchen in an attempt to find some better fortune on the defensive side. Their lineups changed heavily. Castle, Valkyrie, Jaeger, Oryx, and Mute. Only two ops that are the same as last round are Jaeger and Mute. And for the Atlanta attacking side, things remain consistent, but they've brought in an IQ and they've brought in a Yana. So there we go, some frag grenade power on the board. Ever so scarce on the attacking side. Only 4 operators have frags on the attacking side.
Odds are, I'm guessing the defensive hold here will be the Christmas and coat hanger. Yeah,
Or not.
or not.
Or
A
not.
lot of times you see a white rotate there on the freezer wall,
hmm
and you see a rotate into bakery on like the right main breach, but that's more like for Pro League, not
Yeah,
for.
I mean, one thing we did see was on this map was Grim was brought numerous times simply because
Yay,
he's so
Grim.
effective at countering that strat and because Capital was banned. Otherwise, they would have used Capital
Oh,
instead of Grim.
does Nomad know?
Does Nomad know? No, we're not. I don't
She didn't.
think they know. There is
They're
gonna.
nomading, but he could still get a pick.
Indeed. Where's Nediao now? Oh, he does get hit by the air jab. Audio cue comes out. He's going to get peeked by the ace of Walk Sipa Jose. But Jose isn't able to collect him as Nediao is going to retreat over to the opposite Christmas stairs. Joey opens up the fragging as Twin Uzi goes down and Dean takes out Apollo Puma. Frags are coming
Good
fast
take
and
and save.
furiously for the Atrox side.
Yeah, they are.
Electronic, he's in. There is no manpower here to stop their push into sight. Sight control in their hands. It's up to a retake from Noava and Ediao. Noava's fighting for his life inside of the freezer, the meat closet. That's not going to work. Ediao, he's going to attempt to use these peak holes to his advantage. He collects Joey. Can he collect Electronic? He can. It's a 3v1 situation as Diffuser goes down in the hands of Walksip Jose. Dean is one shot. He'll take one shot to down Dean with that T5 SMG and extended barrel. Does he hear him coming? He does hear the IQ coming. Oh, bullets fly. Can he collect one? He does collect one. But walks up Jose gets damaged in the
Oh,
process. But oh, Dean
not
was on a
gonna
deep
lie.
flank.
For a little bit there, they were trying their hardest to throw that.
They stacked up. A couple angles, couple millimeter difference, and both Ace and IQ fall at the same time. Luckily it doesn't happen, and Dean saves them. Atlanta looked a little shaky in a few seconds there, but they figured things out. Good flank from Dean.
Yeah, he tried his best, but at the end of the day, your teammates throw sight. 5v1, not much you can do.
Yeah, they were in far too fast, and even with the castle, I was surprised. I mean, obviously they've brought Ash, but still, incredibly fast turnaround time to get into sight. They didn't even stand a chance. Nidial didn't even get to make his flank attempt because he had to start a retake. So,
Yep.
they're gonna flip-flop between sites. They're back on Cigar, or Cocktail, sorry. Uh, they're gonna have to figure something out here because these rounds have not really been close.
Yeah, no. The kills are not really showing how one-sided it's been. Like like both of those rounds could have easily been 5-0, both of them.
Hmm. That's true. I mean, except for the opening pick on the mute of Gasky, it wasn't really going to be. It wasn't very close after that. Sure, that was Anaheim's only manpower advantage until Atlanta came back and stole it rather quickly. And this time, I'm not even sure if this strat will work because they've brought in frag grenades. So if the hatch is unreinforced, they're going to come from below. And if it's not reinforced, they're just going to toss them down from the hatch. The hatch isn't reinforced. Is Gasky going to play that angle? Maybe? He is. And we'll see if the drone work is effective enough to frag him out before he can collect any blood from that small box.
They have 2 walls left. I mean, he could easily just reinforce it.
He
Maybe he's
could
trying to
no,
use that as an escape route.
he is, but that may get we saw that did screw him over last round. He's playing a little bit risky here. We'll see if it works out for him. High risk, high reward, I guess. Because if the escape hatch does work, he's lived to fight another day after collecting a frag. And if it doesn't work, well then, he goes down. They have to be expecting it this time, though. I fully expect to see they are going to frag from below. In comes the first frag.
Uh-oh.
Pink's probably already come out, but he over projects. This is the final frag. There's one frag left on the board for the Atrox. They're going to have to make sure it's put to good use with how frag economy is these days, as Joey Lipton takes some heavy damage. Oh, he peeks Gasky. Gasky, you did not get him the first chance you get. As soon as you have a foothold inside of that top staircase, it's hard to challenge that from the cigar box. So Atlanta, again, takes the opening frag, and they're up 5-4. Roamers have not collapsed yet. Noava, Twin Uzi, and Apollo all playing onside or close to it as every Kiba barrier is spent. And oh no! Joey Lipton just comes in, walks around the Kiba barriers, and collects Apollo as Uzi takes out Joey Lipton. But a refrag comes out as Research takes out Nediao on the roam. It's down to Noava with 0 Toxic Babes left, and Twin Uzi with his 416C to hold the line against the impending Atrox assault. As Waxipa Jose takes out Twin Uzi, and Noava, he's left in the same position he was 2 rounds ago. He's got the shotgun, and oh no, that's not what you want to do with a shotgun in your hands. Don't create range, get up close and personal. Atlanta 3-0 so far, not looking close.
Yeah, I think a timeout should be coming out here soon because they just can't get anything. They can't get an opening pick. Like even when they did, they still lose the round. They gotta figure something out.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty simple looking at the stats. It's just Anaheim just hasn't been able to like do anything. They haven't been able to, even with the opening frag in the first round we saw with Gasky, we thought that was going to be the start of something promising, and it wasn't. And they're going to flip-flop back to Kitchen, which wasn't
Yeah,
any
they
more
keep
successful.
teeter-tottering.
Yeah, it wasn't any more successful than Cigar was. I think at this point you try tea and reading, or fireplace reading. You know, there's nothing left to do.
Yeah, I would agree. I think they should stop flip-flopping sites and just try to stick to one and get it working and get one round, or try something completely new. Because both times that both of their sites have been attempted, it's been pretty bad. virtually the same strat and loadout for defense. Let's see if they can win their ones.
Yeah, but they've swapped out the Oryx for a Legion, so same gun, same speed, different sight. And then Apollo's on the Vigil. I guess they're going to go for a heavier roaming presence. We'll see if it works out for them. Because last time they... I mean, I don't even know if a heavier roaming presence is the answer right now,
Well,
considering how quickly they got to sight last time.
yeah,
Apollo Puma, the drone's not your problem.
the roaming kind of screwed them over last time because they just walked into sight and killed everybody, like
Re
as they're doing right now.
Research collects Twin Uzi. Twin Uzi, the struggles for Anaheim are abundant. Research takes out Gasky. Research, fries up Noava. Noava's going to peek with the Mossberg. Can he collect a kill? He can't. Research takes out Noava, and it's a 4v2. It's not looking close in any sense of the word. A retake isn't going to look possible, and it's a flawless round for the Atlanta Atrox as they're up 4-0 against the Anaheim Allegiants.
Yeah, this is pretty one-sided. Pretty, dare I say, boring.
It is, but if you're looking at admin chat, as you are an admin, you'd realize there's something going on in the background of this game that's not boring.
Oh, man. Oh. Huh.
Yeah, we won't say it on stream, but we'll just continue on with the fun as we get underway. Are we going? Finally, they've swapped sites. They're trying something different. They're going to go fireplace reading. Take us through the optimal defense setup for a site like this.
Well, here's the thing, is you want to play as much vertical as you can because the minute or the second that offense gets vertical control, you can't retake the site because they're just gonna plant in library, and there's not much you can do to defend it because you're gonna be getting shot at from your head, from your ceiling.
Hmm.
Another good strat is to have, it's pretty default, just feed holes all along the 90 hallway because if, like, for example, whatever, like, researcher, that's just an awful name, like, he tends to be just walking into sight,
Hmm.
right? And a good way to do that would be just walk in 90 and shoot the guy in reading in the back.
And
So
they've
that's why you have to have those holes.
yeah, and they've attempted to like how do I say it? They've attempted to slow them down. Obviously, they've brought Legion, they've brought Castle, and somehow, despite all this effort, it hasn't worked. I don't know what they're using the barricades on or where they're placing the goo mines, but no one's been slowed down, like, by any means. Joey Lipton, finally! Atlanta takes opening frag. Netty Yao with the 1.5 equipped MX4 will... Oh, sorry, it's not the 1.5. It's the regular sight. Will collect Joey. And there we go. Opening frag in Anaheim's hands. Can they do something with it? We'll have to see. Re-peaking this would not be optimal for Netty Yao, and he does make the right decision as he retreats back. There we go. It's a 5-4 in their hands. It's a 4-4. Researcher takes out Apollo. Apollo struggles immensely in his Hyper Series return. He's down 0-5. 0 kills through 5 rounds. Nediao has no idea he's in the corner. Waxipa takes out Gasky, but Noava gets his first frag of the game. He shuts down Waxipa Jose, but not without some consequences. Hatch is open now. Nediao is down to half. Health advantage in the hand to the Atrox. Steptronic gets flanked. Netty Yao, his roam game has been deadly this round. He's going to have to keep it up if he wants to win this round. Can he take out a 30? Can't. Can't control the recoil as Researcher shuts him down. Twin Uzi gets his second frag. It's all down to Researcher, top fragger for the Atlanta Atrox with a 9-2. Scope with a 9-2 kill line. He's going to peek
I wonder who's
around.
gonna swing first here.
Frag to flush out the Jaeger. He runs the wrong way. Never turn your back like that. The frag wasn't even cooked. It's down to Noava and Researcher. He's going to use his last frag to take out this castle barricade. Noava with the SMG-11 and a dream. He's going to pull back into A side. He's going to play time, I think, here. Or at
No,
least
he's
try
going
to
for a
play
flank.
for a
This should be good.
flank. Does he hear
You
it?
should get
He
him here.
cannot whiff this. Oh, he does it. I thought he was going to whip
Yeah, me
around.
too. That was a bit scary.
Okay, there we go. The Anaheim Allegiants take their first defending round. Researcher is up to double digits in 5 rounds. Good effort from him so far.
That was a good round, honestly. Like that, the opening pick from Nidio helped a lot, and little couple of whiffs here and there on the roam. But I tell you what, all he did was take their attention and waste time. So I mean, the whiffs don't really matter when you're just doing your job as a roamer.
True, Nediao
He
did
could have
whiff.
easily had 3 or 4 kills that round.
Yeah, he did whiff on the third kill.
Well, and also when he swung out from 90 into mining, there was a guy not looking at him, and he just kind of missed 15 straight shots, which is okay.
That's all right. It happens to the best of us. You know, like
Yeah, yeah,
me.
for sure.
Like me. Happens to me.
Oh,
Actually, that's not
everyone
true.
whiffs.
So the lineup remains, I mean, it's not the same actually, it's very different. They've gone bar cocktail for the third time. They're going to hope third time's the charm. They've brought a Warden. Gasky's on the Warden. He's foregone the Mossberg as he brings MPX. I think he's going to go for a spawn peek here if possible. He goes for a run out. Oh, he's just a few seconds too late and probably just escaped a few bullets fired his way as he hopped back into the window.
See, the Warden's an interesting pick because there is not even one single gadget or utility, like a flash, a smoke, a ying. Not even one.
That's
So he's probably going it for the 1.5 and the gun, I'm guessing.
true.
And then and the shield, probably.
In comes the first frag. Nediao, his roam game has been much more successful these past 2 rounds. That's what Anaheim is going to want. Particularly, they're going to want any help, and Nediao is providing it. Nuava's taken over the mantle of Gasky inside of the cigar shop box. We'll see if that works out for him, as I don't know why the stream's being weird. Sorry if there's any technical issues, everybody. Who would peek it like that with the shotgun? Nuava, retreat. He does take my advice that he didn't even know I gave to him as he pulls back into the bar, watching the skylight. Researcher didn't take any damage in that engagement. And Joey Lipton will find Nediao as he takes
Ooh.
him out.
Little body shooting?
Some body shooting. I mean, with a 4-1 scoreline.
I'd love to see it.
You love to see it, eh? Joey Lipton gets hurt by his own Selma Aqua Charge as he pushes into New Hatch. Camera goes down as the rest of the Atlanta platoon swarms the site. Anaheim is going to be left grasping for straws. In comes an EMP grenade to deal with any of that pesky utility. Oh, he nearly gets caught in the crossfire, Joey Lipton, as he attempts to take out that Banshee device, which just refuses to open. The EMP kind of counterintuitively working, since if it doesn't open, they can't destroy it. Gasky takes out Researcher. Apollo Puma takes some heavy damage as he retreats back into White Hallway. He's going to have to hold to make sure a flank can't come out from the last remaining Atlanta attackers as they surrender cigar control. Joey Lipton's in New Hatch. He collects a double. He takes out Uzi. He takes out Gasky. It's a 2v2. The 4-2's a 2-2, folks. Anaheim, they've reclaimed some semblance of a possible round victory here as Apollo takes out Waksipa Jose. Apollo's retreated, Nawala's retreated as they both play inside of A. They have one impact left, and other than that, it's going to be down to their bullets and aim to shut this round down. Joey Lipton has 20 seconds. He doesn't have Does he have diffuser? He doesn't have
For the ace
diffuser.
clutch, here we go.
He is adamant he doesn't need the diffuser as he comes around. He peeks Nuava. He has Nuava's location. Nuava gets stuck on the rotate, and an ace will come out from Joey Lipton on
Good
ace.
round.
Good round, but horrible skin and attachment skin combination.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, no.
With the red dot too, like the laser.
It's unorthodox.
This game's all about style. This game is. And
It is all about drip. Like, you can just tell how much drip someone has by looking at this screen. Like, Waksipa Jose's got drip. Nuava's got drip. Apollo Puma's got drip. Nediao's got drip. Uh,
Severely disappointed in and researched
Twin
and
Uzis got
Kunai.
dripped. Yeah, Kunai. Who has who has the gray background on in 2023? Like seriously, guys. Really?
Well, I was
Really?
gonna bring up out of the blue. I have a new favorite pro league team. Okay, or back new favorite
Oh,
pro league team.
wild.
Hell no, M80.
Oh, matey. Yeah. Arr.
It's super entertaining just seeing Spoit, Iconic on the same team with Kino, Diaz, and Gomez. It's just cool.
Didn't they
It mainly is
lose?
just cool seeing Spoit and Iconic.
Didn't they lose their last quali match? No, they didn't they? I actually
No,
haven't
they
kept
slammed
up.
SSG. They
Oh,
destroyed
okay.
them.
Okay, that makes sense.
They 7-0'd them on their own map.
That tends to be a
Which is
common
another
theme.
cool team to see. The additions of like Forrest, Merc, and
Mhm.
fuck, one more. Can't remember his name. Because the only remaining members are Faults and Hot and Cold on the OGSSG team.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna go on with the NA how NA fares internationally this year. So Kunai, Steptronic, he's playing New Hatch. That's not typically where you'd see someone playing on defense. Oh my god, what is that? White teal on the rogue
Disappointing.
skin.
It's very disappointing. You said he had drip.
I
Very
take it back.
disappointing.
I take it back. There you go. That's trip right there.
Eh,
Gasky takes heavy damage. I don't even know how that came about. Gasky is. You
probably
look
a
at him
nitro.
and he dies. There we go. Kunai. Ooh, takes out that drone. Ooh, wow. Dean will. No. Oh, okay. Nediao knifes Dean. It's a 4-5 lead for the Anaheim Allegiance. They've gotten the opening frag 3 rounds in a row. That bodes well for them because they've been able to convert it, except for last round as Nediao
Oof.
messes up the frag from below. There we go. That is 1 frag wasted, 3 to go. So Anaheim's brought more frag utility than their Atlanta counterparts. We'll see if they can put it to better use than Atlanta did, considering no kills were secured with them. Nawava plays from terrace window. He's going to have to watch out for any doorway flanks coming out from below him as he goes upside down and looks into the freezer, which Atlanta has conveniently vacated. Joey Lipton refrags. He collects Gasky. There goes the hard breach of Ace, but he did his job. He got the cigar wall open, but some Surya gates stand in his way. Nediao heavily damaged. Twin Uzi, Apollo, and Nawava all on recon work for the moment with 45 seconds to go. Apollo's in. He's playing from below. He goes for the camera, and he hits Kunai. Nediao on low health takes out Researcher. There we go. That's a good rate of return for the knock. As we're up to a 4-3 lead. Anaheim go. Oh, it doubles come out as the Anaheim wave comes in. They take out Joey and Kunai in one move. Walks up Jose, collects Nediao. Reloads the LMG as he comes around through white construction hallway. Diffuser going down. It's not in default spot. Waxiva must have heard Nawava jump in. Nawava gets shut down. Twin Uzi, heavy damage. LMG and a Dream. Dream turns into a Nightmare. Anaheim takes their second round. Atlanta leads 5-2, though. What are these combinations of attachment skins, bro? Oh my god. I just don't get it. Koyuri, you still there with us?
Ah,
Ah,
it
there we go.
appears the old mute button was
Oh,
had the better of me that round.
that is quite alright.
That was a good round.
It was. Anaheim has shown some signs of life these past 3 rounds, and except for a bit of a throw 2 rounds ago, they seem to be finding their footing.
If that ace from Joy Lipton didn't happen, this game would be a lot more competitive right now because that would be 4-3. They would have momentum of 3 rounds in a row. But a little bit of a throat. So
Yeah, that's okay. It could, yeah, a 4-3 would have been a crazy stat line. Would have really proved us wrong that Anaheim wasn't in this. They kind of still are, but it's hard. Obviously, they've done a good job shutting down Researcher and Joey Lipton, who Researcher hasn't gotten a kill since Noava flanked him with the SMG-11 headshot that we thought he was going to whip around. So,
yeah.
Researcher, excellent job of getting shut down. Walks up a Jose with a spawn kill, takes out Netiao. That is not what you want to see. Netiao has been far and away the top performer for the Allegiance this game. Apollo's going to take a quick peek at those pesky spawn peeking windows. No purchase for his bullets, though. He's all good as everyone moves into position. We'll see what Anaheim can pull out here. They've lost their top fragger and with it 2 frag grenades. So utility wasted and a powerful gun off the board. Atlanta's got to be feeling confident. Joey Lipton's playing the run out at the bottom of the terrace. We'll see if he can collect a frag on anyone repelling. I don't think anyone is repelling, though. No, they're not, but Apollo Puma is on the way. We'll see if I think Joey's retreated as well, so he's all good. No, he's gone to the opposite run-out spot for the terrace. And now he's
Oh.
just full-on retreated.
When did Nedia die?
Nidia got spawn peeked by Waksipa Jose.
Wow.
Yeah.
I completely blanked and missed that one.
I wasn't even like moving the camera at the time he got spawn peeked, so it's okay.
Okay. Well, that's a really bad start. The only person who's not egregiously negative gets spawn peaked.
Yeah, that's not. We're gonna have to see Apollo and Gasky step up here for the Allegiance side. They have underperformed thus far, and they're gonna need to step it up if they want any hope of equaling this score line. Obviously, on defense on Kafe, the statistics are in your favor, but statistics don't matter if you don't have the gameplay to back it up. Waksipa will take out that Gemini clone as Apollo maintains second floor control as every member of the Atlanta Atrox are upstairs defending the site.
Yeah, no, they got to get on their horse here.
40 seconds. Kunai Steptronic takes heavy damage as Joey Lipton collects Gasky. Gasky's struggles continue. Joey Lipton's allowed to run out, walk downstairs, make himself a sandwich, smoke a cigar, and then break open the bakery window with no consequences.
They got to ignore Joey Lipton here, and they got to just collapse on site. But
Twin Uzi goes down to Kunai Steptronic's P10 Roni. It's a 5-2 lead, and it's not looking close. Noava's running with a pistol on the roof. Apollo's coming up red. He does collect Steptronic, but there's going to be many more gun barrels standing in his way. EMP comes out just in time. Apollo collects Dean. It's a 3v1 with one member down. Researcher gets his 11th. Takes out Apollo, shuts down that too little too late roam attempt. And Atlanta goes on a map point up 6-2.
well, that was very one-sided.
It was one-sided. I mean, it's the whole map's kind of been one-sided, and we've seen winnable rounds for the Allegiance. This game could be 6-4 or 5-5 even, or like, something closer. It's not, unfortunately, because Anaheim has made they've made some questionable decisions, and they also haven't won their ones.
Yeah, like in a scenario where Joey Lipton, their
Doesn't clutch.
active best player, is outside on the map, the second that happens, they need to collapse on site. They need to instantly recognize, hey, their best player is not even anywhere remotely close to us. Let's go. But I feel like, I don't know if I'm wrong or not, I feel like I saw someone try to run and cut him off, like try to go clear him from the roam when that's just not the play.
Yeah, I think it might have been Noava just on the rooftop running around with a pistol, and I'm just, at that point, doesn't make much sense.
13 seconds left, you're on the roof with a pistol out. That's not even an attempt at that point.
Yeah, that's a Garrus Vac moment right there.
Is it ever? Holy.
uh,
And then you follow it up with a
My
Sorry,
bad, guys.
guys.
My bad,
I'm my
guys.
bad, guys.
or or I get fried shooting bees. My bad, guys. My bad.
Yeah, like you have your launcher out and you turn the corner and you
And I
shoot it.
yeah,
It's like, why? Why would you do that?
I was trying to flush him out. Like I was trying to cover the
Flush him out. Who
flank,
gives a crap?
boys.
Kill him. Shoot him in the head.
He won't leave the cover.
You won't leave the cover if he's dead.
It's a discussion for another time. Kitchen defense coming out from the Atrox side. They're going to hope to put this one away nice and quickly, but I don't think the result is going to be what they hope for.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just think reading fireplace is just the better site on this map than kitchen. It's just,
Really? That's a bold
yeah.
take.
I don't like kitchen. I think there's just too many pivotal places you have to hold. If you give them vertical, you lost. If you give them freezer and vertical, you lost.
And what has Atlanta allowed? I mean, all of it. Sorry. What have they allowed? All of it, because everyone's downstairs. So,
Can I tell you something that's a little bit of a hot take? I do not like opening up bakery wall. As an attacker, I do not think you should open bakery wall ever.
I don't think you should open this wall. Like, I don't remember. I remember, I don't know who I was playing with, but someone opened that wall with Ace, and we just couldn't walk into bakery anymore, and I was furious. I was like, in what universe does opening, maybe it's because we're just bad, but like, in what
Yeah, I
universe
mean,
is
like,
that supposed to help?
they're just starting vertical take now, and there's a minute 9 seconds
A
left. Like, this is
minute
just too
nine,
slow.
not a single Atlanta Atrox member was playing upstairs, folks. And they're just starting vertical play now. This attack is slower than DZ. I don't understand. Out comes the Caber. Floor is being ripped open. No kills coming out yet, and there's only one Nitro to counter it. Twin
He is
Uzi
putting
takes
in
out
work
Joey.
on the floor.
So that is a big pick. Joey Lipton's down. Man count advantage in the Allegiance side. 30 seconds left. I don't know if now is the time to drone. They do find Steptronic though, and Gasky with that good intel does make good on the kill. Steptronic falls to 5-3 lead, and Diffuser's not cold. This round is salvageable. Okay, that... Alright, Twin Uzi falls to Waxipa Jose as he recovers from that gunfight with the Kona station. Dean takes out Apollo. What was salvageable is looking a lot less winnable, but Gasky collects Waxipa. Researcher and Dean are all that stand, and oh, they don't even check the corner. Researcher takes out Gasky, then Nidiao takes out Noava. It's a 1v1. There's no time on the clock. And the Atlanta Atrox take this game 7-2.
Yeah.
Wow, that was rather fast. At least we're ahead of schedule.
That was
That was a game of all
that was a
time.
good final round. That was